Ladies and gentlemen, adjust your headphones.
Come on in and shut the front door. You are listening to the You Should Know Better podcast.
I mean, that's the first time you ever heard it before.
We're doing a little switcheroo this week. I said that. This is Michael. I'm giving an intro. Oh snap! I'm giving an introduction this time because I'm gonna put Junior in the proverbial hot seat. So we're doing a little thing. So this week the guest is Junior. That probably doesn't make a lot of sense. The guest is one of the hosts. One of the co-hosts is guesting. So he's not going to be the co-host for the first part of the pod. He's the guest.
I'm the guest, yeah.
The host.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
I appreciate it.
We're going to get you a double cartoon head on the promo.
Please, yeah, I'll send another picture. I don't want to look like that. Picture. I don't look like that Italian that guy did for me.
Yeah, this guy you got the bag stashed there. Oh my goodness. You got followers out in Napoli, Naples. Naples is the wrong place. You got out in Naples. Let's not distract them. You got followers out in Napoli. Man like Luigi. Man like Mario. Man like Paulie, fam.
Yeah, nah. Shout out to our Nepalese friends.
Come on.
They're serious out there. They're mobsters, so no trouble.
Come on, we are at it. So the reason why, well, I don't know why the reason why, but what we're going to do this time, we're going to put Junior in the hot seat. Junior's going to tell us a story that I've not even heard. I thought I've heard most stories that Junior's conjured, but apparently this is something that I'm not privy to. So I'm looking forward to hear. And we're going to hear where you should have known better. Then we'll go back to what we usually do, which is the You Should Know Better segment and the throwback. So, Junior, hot seat, guest this week.
Let's do that. Actually, do you know what? I'm guest as DJ Jace. Let's do that, right?
DJ Jace, you know.
That's who I am today.
Yeah,
check me out on the social. Check me out on the socials. DJ.Jace.
Yeah.
Live every Thursday, 6 till 7 on iStream Radio. Second and fourth week, Thursday. If you love the vibe, you can check it. We're doing bits out here. Check the socials. Man out here. On UK Gossip TV and that, so check it.
For those who don't know, Junior made a cameo on all the blogs. Junior be up in all the blogs. UK Gossip, Shade Borough. He's been in TikToks. He's been in Twitter. What? Because he's been caught in a viral video, and the video is about a young man inviting a young American girl to the UK, London, for some vibes. A nice time. And Junior got caught one of the videos because he'd be out here on the streets every week.
I just went to get a cup of water in that club, and next minute I'm in the video.
Every week this guy's out on the streets. No days off. No days off.
You're lying.
He's out on these streets. No respite. The whole pandemic, no respite.
Boy, they might lock us up soon, boy.
Oh boy, let's not speak too much on that. So yeah, we got DJ Jace in the hot seat. So DJ Jace, take it away, man. Let us know this story. Let us know.
Cool. Yeah. So like you probably don't even know this one. So it was a time when I was at uni, my first year of uni, right?
Okay.
So I was staying in halls and shared halls. So
what uni was that for people who don't know where you went to?
It was a university in Leicester. It wasn't
in Leicester?
In Leicester. It wasn't the Montfort. So do the math in it.
Okay. And what were you studying? What did you study when you were
I was studying history. I was studying history out there, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, history and ancient history, yeah.
Ancient history. Why did you say that the first time?
No, because I'm even running it through my brain right now. That's the full title. That's the full title of the course. What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm asking you what you studied. The people may not
It's got nothing to do. It's got nothing to do with the story. Look at what you're doing.
Did you brush rocks?
That's what you're gonna do, you prick. I was in King Richard car park, brushing 1Ps and little trolleys, trying to find that dead king. So we found him, guys, under the T-Reg Vauxhall. Why didn't they spot him before?
Oh my goodness.
No, messing. But yeah, that was the full title of my course. First year, right? Obviously, I wasn't taking it too seriously. As you know, it didn't really count towards my degree, but it was a good learning experience, you know. But the main thing was where I was living, right? I was living shared a com.
Okay.
So you know, you don't get to pick your flatmates in it, you know. So you get a variety. Some are quite studious, you know, you don't really see them too much. They're working hard. The others are the other side, you know, they're out, they're in doing whatever, you know. Sometimes they're up watching videos late. Sometimes they're doing things that you shouldn't be doing, you know, like But did you say okay or cocaine? What did you say?
Oh, but look,
because that's what they were doing. One of them. That's what I said. They're doing one of them, and they should have did. I'll let you work out which one's which.
I know that party. I remember I tried to come to a party in Leicester with Junior, and then this party. Yeah, let me tell you something.
It wasn't. It was in Nottingham. It was in Nottingham.
Wherever this party was in the Midlands. The guy on the door said, "If you don't sniff this cocaine, you can't come in." I said, "Let me not come in." I said, "Let me not come in." He said, "If you don't sniff this cocaine, you can't come in." I said, "Junior, you're doing it differently out here. You're doing it different."
What kind of rubbish? Who would say that to you? What nonsense is that? But what was I saying? Yeah, so we was you got a very, you know, a variety of people that you can stay within it, right? Some you get on with, some you don't. Yeah, cool. So as the years progressing, you kind of work out who's who, right? So I'm not going to name any names, but there's a couple guys that, you know, they're a bit, you know, they like to enjoy themselves a bit too much in it. So you're wary. So say if you came back on a night out, you may think, oh, you know what time should I get back, or what state might this, you know, the place look like? Yeah, because I'm coming back when I know these guys are doing, you know, or whatever, and, you know, we're just those pizza boxes. So you got to be careful when you come back. Yeah, and that's with friends, and you know, if you're with any lady friends as well. So you have to be wise, right? So that's the crux of the story. So it's towards the end of the first year, right? We've all enjoyed ourselves. Most people have now gone back home. Yeah. Okay. There's let's say there's two brothers. Yeah. One who's not really about it. One who's about it. Yeah. The one who's really about it is still there. Okay.
About his books?
No. About the other stuff. About reading reading between the lines. If you know what I mean.
All right. The guy likes to use his nostrils. Okay.
Yeah, he's reading between the lines, not in the library, but you know, doing something else. So anyway, it's coming up to like end of the year, right? So now I'm coming back with a lady friend, in it, cool. Just to go and show her some of my textbooks and that. Yeah. And some of the Roman coins that I found. So we're headed back to and this is the point I was thinking, all right, this brother's there. And key part of the story is he's invited his girl, and his best friend over, because it's end of year, innit? They're all foreign. Okay. They're from I don't want to say the place, give it. They're just, let's say that they're east of, you know, Poland and that. They're east of Poland.
What? Just say that.
Nah, because I don't want to bait up. I'm not baiting up. I'm not baiting up too much.
East of Poland, you know, people's geographies are the best.
Oh yeah, it's true.
It's the best.
It's true. Say, where's that? What's that? What's that? Kensington, brother.
East of Poland.
All right, so you're looking like Baltics country. You know, all like that. Latvia, Lithuania, all of them places there. Let's say all them places there. Yeah,
them Euro 2020 countries.
Yeah, them ones always winning it. They're always winning it. The Russia shut off the oil to them. They're always winning the Eurovision. So they're from them bits, innit? Yeah. So I'm chilling with them before I leave. Right? They're all like having a good time vibing, but they're getting ready to engage, innit? Yeah. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm heading out, innit? I'll buck you lot later. So I know they're doing that. Okay, cool. So I'm coming back to the house now. Yeah, remember, he's there with his girl and his best friend.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm walking towards the door. All I see is our door, fly open. Yeah.
Damn.
One brother, the best friend, is breezing from the yard. Okay, he's breezing from the yard. I'm just standing watching, breezing from the yard. Yeah, then I see the window smash. It was like someone threw something from inside outside, like they're trying to hit the guy on his head like his the cartoons.
Like Cartoon Network.
Trying to hit a rock on his head.
So the film goes,
Yeah, they're trying to throw the rock on his head, and his eyes are spinning. So they missed him, innit? And then the guy who lives there, he's coming down the stairs. Yeah, on my life, yeah. I'm not even joking. How did these men in Dagenham say? This guy will start bollock naked. Yeah. Cock and bollocks out.
Right, everything's swinging.
He's there marching, trying to get his brother, and then the girls in the yard screaming like, "No, in the kind of in a language, and I don't know. She, oh no, like stop, kind of thing. So I'm like, rah, what is going on here? So me and this girl are standing here watching this unfold, like literally unfold. And then he's marching, like the guy who lives there, he's marching, trying to find his friend, right? He's trying to find his friend who's ducked out.
So I'm thinking, put on no towel,
there was no tap. The anger that this guy had, and I get it, but I don't get it, but I get it. There's no time to find cloth. You need to find rocks and this. Basically, they were obviously doing their thing, having a narcotic fueled night, whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it comes out that basically the friend and the girl, they stay at the same like boarding school, something like that.
Yeah.
Right. And it comes out to find out that they slept with each other. Or they've been macking while they were at the boarding school. Yeah, while at the boarding school. The boarding school. So I don't know how long it was.
Learning a lot more.
Wait, knowledge. No, the guy was getting knowledge, but wasn't telling
extra chemistry. Okay.
Hey, listen, that biology class, he was paying extra attention.
Jeez.
So obviously during the night they found out, or like in the morning, basically when I came through.
Yeah.
So they were beefing. So now this guy's on a rampage trying to find him. I don't know what he's gonna do in it, but he was fuming.
But the thing I don't understand about this, is was he mid-sex when he found when he found out that the other guy then
no. So obviously they were talking over the night. They're on stuff, and it's come out.
So the cocaine inspired the honesty.
I don't think it was just that. Maybe the drink and stuff like that, but it's come out. So he's found. Imagine you found out and they're right in front of him. Maybe they even planned to tell him. I don't know, but he found out, and when he found out, he tried to finish this guy. So this guy ducked out the yard, dashed stone, rock, whatever, kitchen sink, tried to slap his head. He missed. I don't know why he was naked.
But that's the bit.
That's the bit I don't know.
We need to get to the crux of that.
But that's the bit I don't know.
Why did they swing it?
To this day, I don't know why.
Maybe in a rage he just stripped and said, "Look, you want to lose out on all of this, fam. You want to lose out on all of this." Then he went to fight another guy. So it was imitated.
I don't know. The theory is how he was too hot that he took out everything and went to beat him up. That was a theory.
He's madder than mad, so he said, "I need to cool off," and he took off all these. Even
I need to off my clothes. I'm too hot.
What drug are you consuming that you're like, you know what? Mate, I'm taking all this off.
Dude's naked, right? Naked, right? So anyway, the porter, the guy who owns not owns, but the guy who like security comes like, he's like, "What's going on?" kind of thing. So he's seeing this madness, of the guy trying to chase this guy. Kind of thing. He calls the police and calls the ambulance because in trying to hit his friend, his hand went through the window, so he's cut himself.
Okay.
So there's blood everywhere now as well. So it's blood everywhere. Looks like a massacre.
Yeah.
Looks like a massacre. So anyway, police come. They're restraining him and stuff like that.
And butt naked.
Bro, he's getting mad. Yeah. Cock, everything flying everywhere, bro. What was it? Who said, was it A$AP Rocky said there was semen slipping and shit? Ferg was like, whoa, I don't remember that part of the story. It was a big hoo-ha, like big beef. Like, if you were still on campus, you would have seen it. You would have been like, rah, what the hell was going on in this block, innit? So anyway, the only reason why I know most of this stuff is because the guy who lives upstairs, the guy who's quite quiet, he's from the same region as them. So he explained it to me in English. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got the full picture. I still didn't have the full picture, but I got what he told me.
So it was all in Eastern European.
All in it, bro. I told you, I don't know what they were saying, fam. But listen, you needed the bouncing ball with the subtitles. That's what I knew. I didn't know what was going on. I just knew they were beefing.
So you literally had to do body language. It was basically like watching Squid Game.
Yeah. But even worse because that one, if you watch the dub one, you know.
The dub screw game is just terrible. Like, you better guess it. This is on Google Translator
on the screen.
He's like to put it through Google Translator.
Yeah, the guy's so animated. I don't even know what's going on. So that's what happened. So anyway, the guy got in a lot of trouble for it as well because it was criminal damage. I don't know if it was common assault for the police trying to stick your tackle when they're trying to wrestle you and you're doing all of that. Yeah.
Naked. I was, like, two things. What, you know, it's on this funny guy, he just kills me. Like, did he have socks on or shoes? Because I want to know, because I would find out something about naked and have socks on. It's just,
he had slippers on though. He had slippers on. He didn't have time to find his boxers.
So you're not naked, but you can't buy your footwear. You are insane. You're insane. You got no rhyme or reason.
Wait.
And second, most importantly, did it disrupt the rest of your night?
Of course. So, and that's why I should have known better. Because next time I should have known better because I knew that something was going to happen. Not to that degree, but I knew they were there. You know, they may even just come and knock on my door and be like, hey, come and join. And do you know what I mean? It might ruin everything. Yeah. So I should have done was let's go back to yours and just chill. Do you know what I mean? Let's just do that. But my brain said, no, don't worry, it's okay. End it. Let's go to ours. It's fine. To
your madhouse. And did you see this young lady ever again?
No, actually I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I saw her on Trisha. She was on the TV on Trisha. She was
what?
She was like, you know them episodes, I'm not the baby dad. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
What young ladies you messing around with?
I'm joking. No, obviously we're at uni, you know, of course you can see people. But anyway, the second time I saw it, I said, listen, do you know what? Let's go back to yours. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it that again. I don't care if there's no one in the house.
Banter. Reality TV at its finest.
That was. I don't know where they're at right now. You know, I don't know where the girl and the friend are. I have no idea where they are. They were actually very cool. Insane. They were actually very cool. But I wish I was just there at the moment when he found out. Because who do you beef first? Who do you beef first? Your brother or your girl? Well, obviously he went for the brother. But
yeah. Well, I guess because he can more take out his anger out on the guy. But you know, he wasn't in a relationship with the guy. So, you know, you always got to remember that. Who you in a relationship with?
But that's your boy, though.
Said vows to. But
what vows? They're 20, whatever. You're talking about 20 years old.
True. Yeah, but, you know, tough one. You're equally mad at both, innit? But, you know, I guess you expect you're in a relationship with your partner, but you don't expect your guy to do that. So that, you know.
I know.
Wow, uni times are interesting. Yeah, you should have known better, man. You should have known who you live with. You should have known that the risk that you think you patterned it at the club, you think you patterned the cab home, and the last step, just get to the room safely. You didn't know there was going to be a mazine.
It was like, you know the TV shows when they walk and they just see explosion.
Yeah,
that's what it felt like. I was just like, when I saw the brother dip. And then the rock or whatever, on his head, I said, nah.
Finished. Yeah,
what is this?
What is this? The pain, the frustration. Jeez. Well, let's move on swiftly to the You Should Know Better segment. This is where we look at a prominent news story, consider it from the antagonist's shoes, and we ask ourselves, should they have known better? So, what I've got for Junior this week is the Metropolitan Police, man. The Metropolitan Police, the Met, the organisation run by Cressida Dick. But we're not talking about her today. We're talking about they are trying to get the Christmas spirit too. You know, obviously, all the companies when it comes to Christmas time are trying to jump on the Christmas bandwagon. So the Metropolitan Police have come out with a campaign. It's called, what's it called? What do they call them?
I don't know, your bloody story.
No, basically, I'm going to replay the replay. That they called it the 12 Days of Christmas Crime. So once a day, they're going to post a suspect that they're looking for. It's like an advent calendar, this ad on Twitter. Just so it comes out the door opens, and then they show the name, the photo, a mugshot of the customer.
It's a customer
of crime, but the suspect and what they're wanted for, and your numbers to call if you know where said person is whereabouts. So I want to put Junior in front of the Metropolitan. I'm going to make Junior the Metropolitan Police Officer, the PR officer, the person who in charge of sort of marketing and press campaigns. And I want to ask Junior. that meme came into my head. Why? Why?
Okay, boy, it's so funny.
Why are you? Why did you do this? Why did you do this?
Who says I'm gay?
But you are. You are.
You are gay.
So stupid.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Anyway.
But no, why did you why have you guys come out with this campaign? What did you think was gonna come from this?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thanks for having me on again. You had me on last week. With the other Metropolitan Police story. So
yeah, no doubt.
Glad to be back again. I see you out of your tracksuit, which is good. Looking better. But yeah, what I would say is think about this, okay, Michael. Yeah?
Yeah.
How many times do you go on the Metropolitan Twitter page? Let alone how many times you share something on there?
Yeah.
Rarely, right? Unless you're looking for yourself or something like that to see if you're in trouble by Interpol. You wouldn't go on there. So the reason why we did this was to add a bit of festive spirit to crime and also engage with people. Engage, you know? If it's nice and interactive, you like it, you share it, we might find more criminals. Do you not see the logic behind that? It's viral.
It's viral.
It's viral.
But are you basically trying to say that bad publicity is good publicity? Any publicity is good publicity?
No, we're trying to catch criminals. Some of these people are there for assault, robbery. Yeah. No, I mean, I know it looks festive and good, but you know, you need to keep your eye on the real issues here. Some of these people, right, are bad people. Okay, they're bad people, and we're gonna find them one way or another. Some are there for assault, GBH. There's a whole host of crimes. So we need to make sure that we get this information out to the public any way we can. And I think this format works because you shared it with your friend, and your friend's going to share it with someone else. And even one of the criminals has shared it with their friends. And they've been caught. Yeah, they've been caught themselves. They caught themselves. One of the criminals, they caught themselves.
They're even sharing it. They're low, fam.
See, so it works. It works. You see the sense. You see the sense.
So you think the idea that it goes viral,
yeah,
and then people will share it, and you have to do your job. But come on,
we're clearly doing our job because we put a lot of effort into this. Yeah, you if we just put their faces up, like on the milk and that, you're not gonna be focusing on it.
When have criminals been pouring milk?
next to the missing cat.
Like I said, they're both missing if they need to be found, in it. So
exactly. So when we stick on the no one cares, but when we turn to an advent calendar, you know you can actually buy the physical one on Amazon.
They've been doing. Oh, they're doing
on sale.
A criminal advent calendar.
Yeah, we've got it on sale on Amazon. Links in the description of this video when it's out. And yeah, look, it's just helping. It's doing a really good job because, like I even said last week, you know, there's certain people that we need to catch. You know, I'm glad again you're not in your tracksuit, so you don't look that much.
They're not a suspect this week.
You look smart today, so it's good. We changed your mindset, you see, and we just want to catch the rest of them via the page. So look, it makes sense. If you've got anything to say about it,
I want to know who put the snow. The snow is what's killing me. The little thing coming down.
The snow.
Really making it festive.
Whose decision was that?
Yeah.
It was Boris Johnson's.
Oh, come on, look at you blaming that mophead.
It was Boris Johnson. But yeah, look, listen, that's what we're doing. Keeping the public safe, keeping them informed. Half of them faces you wouldn't have seen. You've seen them now. If you saw them walking on the street, you'd be like, isn't this you? They'll be like, yeah, then that's it. You just call 999. or 911. Depends
So
how you
all
feel.
this time that I spent making this video, you could have been out here solving real crime. Like the real crime, when I reported someone had scratched my car, you told me, is there any CCTV? I said no. You said case closed.
You did that to yourself, man. You did it yourself.
So all this time you'll be making the snowman advent calendar. But the thing, what a rule, this thing is so funny. This Metropolitan police is so...
It's smart.
So
I remember when the government did that Comic Sans stupid that PowerPoint looking, bro. That thing went viral. That's what you need to be. That's what you need to be doing. Make it look as silly as possible. It goes viral. People see it. Boom. Job done.
It's true. It turned to clicks. A lot of people have seen this because everyone's taking time to criticize it.
Yeah, perfect. Reverse psychology. See that?
But it's 12 suspects. I think it's very funny. Join this. There are some brands that I think that, I'm
not even a policeman anymore, but I still think it's ingenious.
Some brands, they don't have to try and adapt with the times. You don't have to try. Literally, the job of the police is to find and catch criminals. That's all we want. We don't want no public member stuff. We want the police to be festive. We won't give a damn. Catch criminals. We want you to look retrospectively at things. Same way you want to look at the retrospective Christmas parties last year. Forget the festivities. You weren't interested in those festivities, so don't be interested in these festivities. Just catch criminals.
So, okay, I agree with you, but there's more than there's not just one person at the police station chasing police while the rest are doing nothing. They split it up, like NHS. We might got the communications, doctor.
Yeah. They should be catching criminals, all of them.
All of them should leave the station.
All of them. All of them should be catching criminals.
All of them should stand up and leave the station, go look for somebody. 100%. Nonsense. No, I think it makes sense. If you got the PR team to do that, innit? Just make sure.
Millions on PR. To be fair to them, they probably have a mad budget, millions on PR and stuff like that. I just thought it's funny that they try to get the Christmas spirit when it's like there's no literally just have your little decorations in the office. You don't have to be doing all this. But they made their bed so they can lie in it.
I like it.
But what about you? What have you got for me, man?
Okay, cool. So, story that's going to be close to your heart because it's an organization you love and you cherish, and you give everything to work 24 hours a day there.
I know it's not who you think you're talking about.
I'm talking about you, sir. The NHS.
Jeez, okay. Adrian Bevan.
I don't know who the fuck that is, but anyway.
You missed that history and ancient history.
I've never heard of that man in my life. Who is that?
He's the MP that founded the NHS.
Oh, is it? Oh, right. Okay, cool. I thought that was Winston Churchill, fam. I thought he did everything.
This guy that was keeping Indians starving. You think this guy will find the health service?
No, I thought, listen, he said we'll fight with the beaches, we'll fight with the land, we'll fight the COVID, we'll fight for everything, man. That guy's fighting everything.
This guy for everything.
For everything.
That British bulldog fan, don't mind him.
I thought he would have fought disease as well. But anyway, there's been a scandal in NHS because 6 people have been arrested over fake vaccine certificates after official patient records were changed falsely to show that they had received 2 doses. Police launched an inquiry in October, and they revealed that officials had been changing the records, and they were basically showing that people have received 2 jabs, when in reality, they haven't received any. Not 1 jab. Not even a punch to the head. No jabs at all. So at this time, 1 man's been arrested and there are 5 other suspects who have been held. This guy has been released on bail, but I think there's going to be even more arrests as the government has pledged to crack down on this crime. Apparently, people have been selling these fake COVID jabs for around 250 to up to 400. So they're making sly.
How much did you buy yours from?
Mine?
Yeah.
Boy, that one was expensive. Cost me an arm and a leg. No, I'm joking. That cost me nothing. Listen, this bit I don't get, right. Why would you spend 400 when you could get it for free and save your life? That's
we don't want all of that in me.
That's my okay, cool. That's up to you. But anyway, Michael, I want to put you in the shoes, of you can either be one of the suspects or the man who's been nabbed. Okay. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I'll be a suspect. I don't know. I don't
Suspect?
think the person's been nabbed.
Okay, all right. You're on a suspect, so you know there's it's allegedly in it. You're allegedly involved. Okay.
Yeah.
So why? No.
Why? Why are you?
Let me leave that, brother. I can't get out of my head. It's so funny. So why do you feel the need to be illegally selling fake COVID vaccines at a time when people have trust in the NHS? You are breaking that. What was the need?
I ain't saying nothing till my lawyer gets here.
Well, your lawyer's here. He's in the back.
Allegedly. I'm a day and all this.
Quotation marks, yeah. Allegedly,
let me tell you something. There are people here in this world who are fearful about the vid. Let's call it the vid.
Right.
There are people that are fearful about the vid and the dose in those vid ampules. So what I'm trying to say is that you need to provide alternative for these people. There's supply and demand. The world is revolved around supply and demand, and there are people out here who want to go on holiday. How long have we been cooped up with this pandemic? Nearly 2 years. People want to go on holiday. You need to provide solutions for people to go on holiday. You work in consultancy.
Not anymore.
You used to work in consultancy.
It's a long time ago.
The consultancy is all about finding solutions to the problem.
Yeah, but not illegal solutions, right? This is illegal. It is illegal.
This is the thing. Who decides what's legal and illegal?
The fucking UK government.
Okay, the UK government and the UK government, they're the same people that make laws, then break them. So who are they to come and be the arbitrators? Who are they? They don't even stick to their own laws. They don't stick to their own laws.
It's very true. But what you did was legal.
According to who?
According to the UK government and the
UK
justice
government, they don't even stick to their own laws.
Yeah. So the justice system, actually. So the justice system is the final arbitrator.
But the government, they're here to govern.
Yeah, but they don't punish. They don't punish crime though. That's up to the judiciary system.
Yeah.
You're so petty.
All I'm saying is that the government are here to govern, and they're not governing because they changed their own mind on their own laws. So who are they to come and tell me what is illegal? All I'm saying is supply and demand. Shout out McKinsey, shout out Ernst & Young, shout out PwC, and the fourth one, Deloitte. All the 4 accounting firms. That's no management consultancy, but the management consultancy firms. I never know any management consultancy firms. But anyway, when the man hire people, it's all about finding solutions to problem. We found the solution to this problem, allegedly, and whilst there's the demand, we'll continue to supply.
Well, it's looking like you're going to be in a lot of trouble because at the time of this offence, it was illegal, and you don't have the backing of government that you can get out of doing illegal things. So how did it work? So look. How do you think you're going to get out of this one? That's what I'd like to know.
With what?
Boy, you probably got a court case pending.
Court case? Look, all I'm going to say is I'm going to ask you got to ask the judge. Have you taken the vid? Are you up to date? If they say no, then we'll ask them how they're working in their position. Because the judges ask questions, but they don't like to answer questions.
Because they're not on trial. They're not on trial.
There we go. There we go. Judges be out here asking questions. They don't like to answer questions. That's the problem with some of these judges. We don't know what they've gone through. They're judging me. Let me judge you.
That's not the point.
What do you mean that's not the point?
You're the one on trial.
Yeah.
You're the one on trial.
Why can't they be on trial?
Because they didn't do anything in respect to that. In respect to this.
How do you know?
In respect to this incident.
How do you know
they'll have their day in court, but it's yours today, bro.
Have they had their booster? Maybe they did. Maybe I'm the one that signed it off.
So it's you.
That's the problem.
So you admit it. Huh? You admit. So you said,
maybe I did it. Maybe I didn't.
So you admit it. You said, huh?
Huh? Yeah, that one. You're automatic 5 years. Huh?
A jury done seen everything now.
Huh? That thing's a mazine though.
Yeah, all jokes aside, I know people obviously don't you know, some people don't want to get the jab, and that's fair enough. As long as you have all the information, it's not for everybody mentally. You know, you don't want to get it. You don't want to get it right. It should be forced upon you. I agree. So I understand why people may want to resort to these kind of means of, you know, getting a jab. But I think retrospectively, you got to be careful, you know, because boy, say they grab this guy.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, well, why did you do it? He's not going to say I did that for free will. People were paying me. Who paid you? It was this guy. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
let's go and find this guy. Do you know what I mean? That's dangerous. Well, you're just thinking, right, all I was doing was this cheeky bit of get my COVID jab could lead to, you know, some serious
of course
consequences.
There's a chain. Obviously, I know most of these payments will be electronic. So when it's electronic, there's always a trail.
Bro, it's your name. I'm sure there'll be a name. There'll be a list of names.
Always a trail. Whether you send it to PayPal, wherever you send it to all the other undercover joints that all these F-boys do, there'll always be a trail. So, you know, I genuinely don't think it's worth it. As you pointed out at the top, you could just get the thing for free. But obviously there's such mistrust out there that, you know, people don't want to. But it's interesting, like, obviously since they announced the whole booster thing, like the queues I've been seeing at some vaccination centres are long, like even from 8 a.m, even when I get to work, the queues are amazing. So it's funny, I go on Twitter and you hear people talking about their mistrust of the vaccine and or the vid, I should say, and they're allowed to talk about their mistrust if that's how they feel. But then on the ground, what I see is completely different to what I see online.
Yeah, but maybe do you think that's an echo chamber?
100%. Obviously, if you're going to a vaccination centre, then obviously you're positive for it. You want it, you know. And there's going to be hundreds, thousands even, probably even millions that are for it.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So seeing many people for it doesn't change the fact that there are many people out there who don't like it. Who are against it, so to speak. So it doesn't actually change anything. But it's just something interesting, just having to deal with that contrast. Yeah.
I always look, because I think we're one of the most vaccinated countries in the world. I can't remember what the exact figure was, but I was quite surprised when I started saying, "Oh, rah," because I think most people I speak to, they're probably not most, but actually probably 60-40% are probably against it, or haven't got, not against it, but haven't got it, not in a rush to get it. When I saw the figures, I was like, "Oh, I'm surprised," but obviously it's an echo chamber that that encompassing it. So
of course. Of course, we speak to people like, no way, and obviously when you're young and no medical problems, you can. People are more likely to be sort of against it.
Bro, the influenza one from 1918, that one killed people from 20 to 40. Yeah, those were the people who died from that one. I'm telling you, if we had that one today, you know that them aunties when they've got that a fucking visor on the front. I'll be wearing that. I'll be wearing that everywhere.
That man's like, bruv, you're not taking each other. Yeah, I've seen people with mask and visor. I said, bruv,
I'll be doing that.
You're doing the human incubator here, fam.
Right, but if it's affecting your age group, boy, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. But if it's not, then you know, it doesn't.
True. People got to do what they think is best for them, and that is the main thing. And that's what we're seeing here with the uptake of the vid juice. And
have you had your jab, your third booster?
I had that in September, man. Everyone's getting it now. I had that time
ago. Oh yeah, front line, innit?
Time ago, man. So yeah, look, man. Anytime they announce something, I'm like, bring it, bring it. I just show the shoulder, man. Maybe I should do more research. Look, man, my hair's already gone, fam. So
it might come back, you know. It might even come back. What reason to take it?
What else am I hanging on to? Well, let's talk about hanging on. Let's do a throwback, man. Let's do a throwback. What have we got cooking?
Go on. All right. So, if most people may remember, if they watched the Black Axe series, John Boyega starred in it. There was one episode about the Mangrove, that nice restaurant in Notting Hill, the Caribbean restaurant that every day PC Bob and PC Clout and PC Annoyance were coming and they were just smacking up the place and banging up everyone and smashing up the plates and this and that. If you remember that episode, I've got a throwback for you because in 1971, the trial concluded of the Mangrove 9. So it's a group of activists. They basically went out and protests. Yeah. You haven't seen it, Mike. So they went out and protest and the police were like, I've had enough. And they just smacked them up, basically. And they basically went to court and was like, They were charged for inciting a riot when they were protesting. That's what happened.
Imagine that.
So they were like, "Are you insane?" So they had to basically plead their case, and they won their case. You should watch.
As
the
they should do.
Yeah, but at the time, I think 1971, you're going up against the police. What chance do you really have? Let alone today, 1971, and you're black.
Yeah.
They basically changed. Basically, the police accounts were inconsistent, and they exposed that, right?
Yeah, of course.
So that's why. Of course, they were lying. Of course, the police were lying. So it went down as I think the judicial system acknowledged that it was basically motivated by racial hatred, and that was probably I wouldn't say earliest, but one of the earliest cases of institutional racism within the Metropolitan Police. So yeah, I just wanted to bring that back. 16th of December.
16th of December, what year?
Yeah.
1971.
1971, yeah, 71.
50 years ago.
Yeah.
Not so long ago when you think about it, man.
Yeah, it was, bang on, 50 years ago. No, it's not. The brother who owns the place is still alive.
Jeez. And where is it? West London, yeah?
Notting Hill, yeah. So West. It's probably not, no, it's not there no more.
Maybe I'll go there, man. I
said it's not there no more.
I want to go there, man. I want to go there.
Well, it's probably a post box out there now.
Like literally, I would like because I realized I only go West London for Carnival, and when I'm in West London for Carney, that's when I get the jerk chicken and the rice and peas, and it feels fresh and authentic. Like, I've got takeaways, obviously, that I go to Caribbean takeaways, but it just feels authentic. Right? Actually, what I need to do is just go to the Caribbean and then just have the food there and then. That's what I really need to do. When you think to open up, I want to get that authentic experience, man. Like apparently, people told me in Jamaica the jerk chicken actually tastes different compared to what they do in the UK.
I'm not surprised. I don't know how that works though, because I swear nowadays you can get the ingredients. Like especially with African food, when I go back, it tastes different. But I swear you can ship the ingredients. So I don't know how that. I don't know. When you've been
beating that banku for days in that Scotty sun, it's gonna taste different, man.
Then I get that bean pole stuff.
That beating the banku, boy.
Them old grandmas, they can't lift weights, but they can run that thing to the ground. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, that's crazy though. But at least they showed them what's really good. But we've been talking for a minute, man. DJ Jace, Jr Amobire, whatever alias, co-host, guest to co-host to guest. We thank you for your time. We hope that you can make it next week. But this has been another episode of You Should Know Better. Have a great week, everyone. And don't do anything that's going to make us say you should know better. Take care and peace.
And I bet.